Students, let us now discuss a problem based on group homomorphism. That is, let Z be the group of integers under addition. So here, one group is taken the set of integers under binary operation addition, and the other set is G, which consists of only two elements, that is -1 and 1. This is also a group under the binary operation multiplication. Fine. What we have to do is to show that the function from this set to this, which is also here mentioned, that is defined by this. But it shows that it is taking the elements present in the set of integers, that is of the form n, to the elements present in this set, which is 1 and -1. Now what this function is doing is that if you take, as you know that integers consist of 0, the negative numbers, the positive numbers, right? Also the elements included in integers are the even numbers, odd numbers, right? So if you take an even number, it will associate, the function f will associate it to 1, and if you take element that is odd, right, so this function will associate those elements to -1. Now here, to show this function as homomorphism, what we have to do is that we have to show this property n1 plus n2 is equal to f of n1 into f of n2. So why we have chosen here the binary operation addition and here the binary operation multiplication? The reason for this is that the domain is the set of integers under addition. So this element will lie here, so will be closed under addition. Also the codomain is the set G under the binary operation multiplication. So here the elements will be of the form this and will be closed under multiplication. Fine. So before proving this property, we have to do one thing, because there are so many cases, like case 1, when you take both the integers as even integer, but it can also happen that you take both n1 and n2 as odd integers, and also there is a case that one of the element that you are taking from the domain is either even or odd. Fine. So in all the cases we have to prove this thing. So it is your choice. You can take this thing and prove this, or you can take the left hand side and prove it equal to the right hand side. So let us talk about the first part, when both n1 and n2 are even integers. When you are taking n1 and n2 even integers, then we know that the sum of two even integers is also an even integer, right? We can say this. So the image of an even integer n1 will be equal to 1. The image of an other even number, that is n2, will also be equal to 1, because the function is defined like this, right? And also we know that n1 plus n2 is also an even number, so it will also be equal to 1. because function f is defined like that. Fine. Now to prove it homomorphism, what we have to do is that we have to show that f of n1 plus n2 is equal to f of n1 into f of n2, right? Now f of n1 plus n2 we know is equal to 1. Let us find out what is f of n1 into f of n2. The image of this even number is 1. Also this even number is also equal to 1. So what we get? 1, and also f of n1 plus n2 is equal to 1. Fine, so both are equal. When these are equal, we can say that f is a homomorphism. Fine, this was about this case. Now what will happen if these two elements are basically the odd integers? Let us find out. If n1 is an odd function, then its image will be equal to -1. Also if f of n2, if n2 is an odd integer, then the image of this element under the function f will also be -1. Now we know if we are taking n1 and n2 both odd integers, then what will happen? Their sum will be an even integer, right? If we will take n1 as 1 odd integer and n2 3 also an odd integer, their sum will be 4, and you can check that it always happens that when you add two odd integers you will get an even integer. So what you found that n1 and n2 both are the sum is the even integer. So when the sum is the even integer, then what will happen? What will happen that f of n1 plus n2, which is an even function, which is an even integer, the image will be equal to 1. Fine. Now let us check. F of n1 plus n2 is equal to 1. Let us find now what is f of n1 into f of n2. Now f of n1 where n1 is an odd integer, its image is -1 into what is f of n2. n2 we have taken odd, so its image will also be equal to -1, and what is -1 into -1? It is +1. So again in this case what we got, that the left hand side is equal to the right hand side. So this is also a group homomorphism for this case. Now let us take the third case, that is when one of the integer is even and the other is the odd. Now let n1 is an odd integer and n2 is an even integer. So the sum of an odd and even integer is always an odd integer. Fine. So what will be f of n1 plus n2? The sum is odd in this case, so the value of the function will be -1. Let us find now what is f of n1 into f of n2. What we have taken n1 as an even function, so as an even integer, so the function's value will be 1, and n2 we have taken odd integer, so the function's value will be -1. The answer is -1. So again here in this case also the condition to be a homomorphism is satisfied. So we have proved this. Also in this case, it is asked that find out whether f is a 1 1 function or not. So here f is not a 1 1 function. Why this is so? That here we know in domain there are so many elements, right? Integers. One, if we take an example, say let us take an element 1 and other element 2, both are odd integers. So what is this function is saying? This function is saying that the odd integers should associate to -1. So here the images of both these elements is same. So how it can be a 1 1 function? Because to be a 1 1 function, each element is associated to different elements, right? Unique elements. So here the function f is not a 1 1 function. So if a homomorphism is not an 1 1, then it is not a isomorphism. Okay, one thing is also asked in this question is to find out the kernel of a function. So for this we should know what is a kernel. Basically kernel is a set and it includes all those elements of the domain, say X, such that the image of this element is equal to the identity element, and this identity element should be from the codomain. If there is a function like that associates the elements of the domain to the identity element of the codomain, then those elements will be included in the set which is known as kernel of a function. So here we are asked to find out the elements that are belonging to the kernel. Fine. So here what we have to think first of all is that what will be the identity element of the codomain. So in the question it is mentioned that the codomain, that is group G, is a group under binary operation multiplication, and we have studied in the topic groups that under multiplication the identity element is always 1. So the elements in the kernel will be those integers, right? This is domain, will be those integers whose image will be equal to 1. Now let us come to the definition of the function. In the definition, it is mentioned that if n is even, then the image of that integer is 1. So what we concluded from this, that this set contains all the even integers, because only the even integers is having their image as 1. Okay, so this will be the kernel.